Okay. So thanks for joining me this morning. We're going to go through 45 minutes of a modified Ashtanga practice. And remember, it's your body right now. So you're going to work with that. And as we get warmed up, then you'll be able to move with greater ease and then find your edge in each of your postures. So if we stand with the feet together and draw the shoulders back and down and tuck the chin in slightly and engage through your core, pelvic floor, which is Mula Bandha, perineum squeeze, and deep abdominals, Uddiyana Bandha. So we're braced through your center. And take your hands up. We're just going to take some breath now. Ujjayi breath, breathing through the nose and sounding the breath in the back of your throat. So just take this time to just focus and draw yourself into your practice. We're going to be absorbed in breath and movement. So that's what you do. So we're going to take it up on the in-breath, stretch it tall, and then draw the abs in as you fold down. Tuck the head in. Inhale, look up. Now flatten your hands. Come down, chaturanga, elbows to your ribs, and then in-breath to your up dog. Lift your chest and tuck your toes to that. So spread your fingers wide at the front of your mat, shoulder distance apart. Now check your feet. They should be hip distance apart, aligned with the side of the mat, and maybe start pedaling the heels up and down. So you're going to draw the abdominals deep and lift the hips high. And push the floor away. So as we know, downward dog becomes more of a restful posture as we get more into our practice. When you first started, you're probably thinking, wow, that's quite hard work on the shoulders. Okay, so we come back and look up. Inhale, lift the chest, extend the spine. Exhale, you are folding. And then inhale, reach it up. We'll come back to Tadasana. And then inhale, reach it up again. And exhale, fold. So every time you go a little bit deeper, inhale, lift the chest, flatten hands, step or jump. The body's like a plank as you look forwards, elbows tucked to your ribs. In breath to your up dog. Lift your chest, roll your shoulders back, tuck your toes into downward facing dog. So we're always trying to find good form in our postures. Okay? So we get that alignment going on. The wrists should be aligned with the front of your mat. The edges of your feet should be aligned with the sides of the mat. And then you're pushing the floor away to lengthen out, stretching the mat sideways to open the shoulders. All of this done with that Ujjayi breath. Look up and bring your feet back to your hands. Inhale, lift the chest, extending the spine. Exhale, you are folding. And inhale, reach it up. From here, we're going to exhale and fold all the way back down again. Inhale to look up, lift the chest, flatten hands, step or jump. So we look forwards, take the body down like a plank. Can you hover it off the floor for a second before your back bend and then into your down dog? So we're gradually starting to open up connective tissues, starting to build a little bit of heat. If you can keep those legs straight, then you draw the kneecaps up. If you need to, you soften the knees and you lift the hips high. You're sounding the breath in the back of your throat, and then you're looking up, and then you're bringing your feet back to your hands. Inhale, look up, and exhale, fold again, and inhale, reach it up. We're going to go straight back down, Uttanasana, forward bend, hands either side, tuck the head, look up, inhale, flatten the hands, step or jump, come down, chaturanga, elbows tucked, in breath to your up dog, lift your chest and into down. Take some breath. Draw the abdominals in and open up through the shoulders. So we're going to step this right foot forwards now in between your hands and stretch your left heel away. Take your right hand up to the ceiling and breathe. Bring your right hand down inside of your right foot and pivot your left foot. And take your left hand up and open up on the left side. Now come back. Right foot, you can either take it to the floor or keep it lifted. And then lower down. And then into up dog. Tops of the feet back, bend, exhale to down. All with the breath. Step your left foot. Send the right heel away and take the left hand up. And feel that rotation through the thoracic spine. Bring the left hand down inside of left foot. Pivot the right, take the right hand up. And open up on the right side. Come back. If you want, take this left foot and lift it. Otherwise, keep it on the floor. Head well over hands, lower down. Up dog, lift the chest. Roll the shoulders back, tuck the toes. Draw the belly in, lift the hips high. And roll the shoulders away from your ears. Sound the breath in the back of your throat. Lengthen out. Open up. Bandhas all the way. And then you can step or jump. Feet to your hands, look up, inhale. Exhale, Uttanasana. Now bend the knees. And we'll go Utkatasana. Inhale. And as you stand, fold again. Exhale. Inhale, lift the chest, flatten the hands, step or jump. Come down to Chaturanga Dandasana. In breath to your up dog, back bending, exhale to your down. So this time, pivot your left foot, step your right. Come up to Virabhadrasana 1. Reach it up. Come back down. High plank. Look forwards, exhale Chaturanga. Inhale up dog, lift the chest, roll the shoulders back. And into down. Now stepping the left foot, pivot the right foot. Take the hands up. Warrior 1. Come back. High plank. To low, elbows tucked. In breath, lift your chest and into down. So push the floor away. Breathe into ribs. Find your edge. Stretch the mat side on, sideways to open the shoulders. All sounding the breath in the back of the throat. At the end of an exhalation, feet are coming back. 2 hands, stepping or jumping. Inhale, look up, exhale, fold. Bend your knees. Inhale, reach it up. And as we fold again, exhale. Inhale, lift the chest, flatten hands, step or jump. So we know our sun salutations are the physical foundation of your practice. If you have time, this is what you go through, just maybe a few of these every day. So this time, let's step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Hold it there. Maybe get the foot on the mat, shuffling the hand in. Now take the hands forwards a little bit, if you can here. Okay, and then if you can, start to drop your elbows down and into towards the floor, or maybe you can get them on the floor. Keep your back leg active, your left leg active, stretching away, breathing. So we're going to come back. We're going to lift up to downward dog, but with the right leg lifted, and we stretch the left heel down and into the floor. Now bring that foot back. Come to high plank. Exhale Chaturanga. Inhale to up dog, and exhale to down. So just mixing up our sun salutations a wee bit. Take the left foot forwards to the outside of the left hand. Stretch the right leg away. Lift the chest. Now if you can, take the hands forwards and then try dropping the elbows down, but keep the right leg up and active. You find a deeper stretch into those attachments in the hamstrings, maybe right up at the hip there. Breathe. Hands come back. Hands go wide again. Lift the left leg high. As you lift it high, stretch the right heel low. Come back to down dog. And when you're ready, step or jump. Feet to hands, look up, inhale, exhale, fold. Bend the knees, inhale. Utkatasana and exhale. Come back to Tadasana, mountain posture. Okay, should be feeling warmed up. Step or jump, feet hip distance apart. Take the hands to the hips and inhale, look up. Push the hips forward for a little back bend if you want, and then fold it down and reach your first two fingers for your big toes. Now look up, inhale. Then exhale, fold. As you do that, tuck the head, shake the head, release the neck. Pull on your toes, press on top of your fingers. So Padagustasana here. Open up through the collarbones, flex through the elbows. Breathe. Inhale, look up. Now take your hands underneath your feet, toes and wrists to meet. Look up, inhale. Pull the belly in and exhale, fold it out. Press on top of your hands, Padahastasana. Tuck the head, lift the sit bones, thighs are on. Breathe. Get deeper into that forward bend, releasing your wrists from Surya Namaskara. Inhale, lift the chest, exhale, hands to hips, bandhas come up. Inhale, step or jump, feet together, Tadasana. Inhale, step it out. Tuck the left foot, turn the right, reach down, exhale, right hand, left hand up. Taking your right hand as low as you can, leg or foot or big toe. Open up. Trikonasana. Breath number one. Come up. Tuck the right, turn the left, exhale, reach down. Taking the body directly over that left thigh, not folding forwards at all. Opening up through the collarbone, strong. Strength, length with the breath. Come up. Now we rotate this posture. So step out a little bit wider with the left foot and take the left hand down to the outside of the right leg or foot and twist to your right. So the hips remain strong and stable and the rotation comes from that thoracic spine. And you open up. Through the chest and the shoulders on the right side, all with your breath. And then we come up. Step out wider with the right foot. We'll take the right hand down to the outside of the left foot or leg and twist and open up. So strong in the pelvis, core. Keep finding your edge. Now release, and then come back to Tadasana. Shoulders back and down. Inhale, step it out. Wider. Turn the right foot, bend the right knee. Right hand down, outside of right foot, left hand up and over. Rib cage lifting to the ceiling. Reach, stretch. Again, think strength. And then come up. Turn round. Left hand goes down. Right hand goes up and over. Lift the ribs. Send the edge of your back foot into the floor. Knee and ankle align. Check the front knee's not pushing over the toe. Again, strength. Gazing to the outstretched hand or to the side. And then come up. And then release. Back to Tadasana. Step it out. Toes in, heels out, hands to hips. Mula Bandha squeeze, Uddiyana Bandha drawn in and up as you inhale. Now fold. First of our white leg stretches. Draw the abs in, take the hands to the floor, in between the feet, shoulder distance. Once you've got them there, place firmly, look up, inhale. And now exhale, fold. Tuck your head. As you tuck the head, maybe work the hands further back. Maybe shift the weight so that you're lifting the sit bones high and wide. And you're finding your edge, working through adductors, inner thighs, working through hamstrings. Bandhas, look up, inhale, exhale, hands to hips, inhale, come up, release the arms. Turn the palms, interlace the fingers. Stretch the arms away, look up, inhale, fold down, exhale.
So, tuck the head and feel that stretch through the chest and the shoulders. Again, strong from the floor. Bandhas engaged, root and abdominal as you breathe to open up through the chest and the shoulders, working those arms away. And inhale, come up. And release. And we'll step back to the front of the mat. Feet together. Bring the fingertips to the elbows or take your hands up your back into inverted prayer. Stay with your breath. And then step out with your right foot, short posture. Left foot coming out slightly at 45. Hips are square. Lift the chest, pull the abs in, look up, fold down, exhale. And then we're into our breath now. Drawing the chest down. Keeping the thighs strong. Keeping the spine directly over the front thigh. Sounding your breath in the back of your throat. And inhale, come up. Turn round, left foot forward, step the right foot out. Square the hips, inhale, look up, draw the belly in and lead from the chest. Press the palms if you're there, or fingertips to elbows. Spread the toes wide and gradually work your way down. Breathing. Thighs are on but not locking out. Strong and length, and then come up. Release, and then come back to Tadasana. So, come back to the front of your mat or to the floor, ready for balancing postures now. So we'll take the left hand to your hip, draw the right knee up, come to that position and find a point of focus. Maybe stay there or reach for big toe and press out. So we'll be pulling on toes, pressing into fingers if we're in big toe balancing. We'll draw the leg back into the hip socket and we think strength and length. Try and lift a little higher, knee and nose, draw the leg out to the side. Try to turn the head to look to the left. Standing leg, strong. Come back to the center. Lift a little higher. Maybe you can reach for your foot. And then hold it out. Hands on hips. Breathing. Standing leg strong. Core engaged. Bend the knee, come back down. Always a challenge, but worth having a go at. Right hand on hip, left knee comes up. Find a point to focus on. Stay with that one, standing leg strong, or reach for your big toe. Press out. Pull on the toe, press into the finger. Draw the leg back to the hip socket. Standing leg strong. Bandhas. Lift a little higher, knee and nose. Draw the leg out to the outside. Maybe look over your right shoulder. Standing leg strong. Breathe. Return. Lift a little higher, knee and nose. Maybe wrapping the hand around the foot and then holding. Standing leg strong. Breathe. Lift. Keep lifted and return. Okay, great stuff. So from here, let's take the right foot inside of the left thigh and press the foot into the leg. And press the leg into the foot. If you've got the balance there, either take your hands to prayer or take them up and above, gazes down and forwards, and breathe. Standing leg strong. Opening up through the hips. Release and change legs. Draw the left heel in as high as you can. Gaze down and forward. Press that foot into your leg and press your leg into your foot. Find balance if you can, otherwise hold on to your foot. Into prayer or up. And breathe. Standing leg strong. Gaze soft, your drishti, and then release. Okay, good. So this time, draw the knee up. Stay with the breath. Get hold of your foot. Right leg this is, and draw that foot up to the crease of the left hip. Wrap the right hand behind and bind. So for me, it's always tough, the hip openers, you know, really hard. And if you can get hold of that foot with your hand, that's brilliant for you. And maybe release the other hand and reach up and fold. So my son, Fraser, we've been doing a bit of yoga together, he can do this straight away. So, nice. Release. Take your knee up to the other leg up, and then reach for the foot. Gazes down and forwards, draw the heel up towards the crease of your right hip. Take your left hand behind. So remember, we're all working with our bodies, okay? And we've all got different parts of it that are more challenging than others, okay? Breath is there, all the way. And then release. All right, nice. So come back to the front of your mat. Shoulders back and down. Take it up on the in-breath. Reach to the ceiling and then exhale. Fold it down. Tuck the head in. Lift the sit bones. Inhale, lift your chest, flatten your hand. Come down to Chaturanga. Into your up dog. Lift the chest. Draw the chest open. And then into down. Step or jump, feet to your hands. And then into Utkatasana, fierce warrior. So we bend the knees, sink the tailbone, reach the hands up, try to drop the shoulder blades down the back, and breathe. Mula Bandha is on root lock, Uddiyana Bandha, especially abdominal lock, as you stretch the fingers away. And then inhale, stand, exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the chest, flatten hands, step or jump. Come down, Chaturanga, elbows tucked. In breath, up dog, open the chest into down. Now pivot your left foot, step your right. Come up, Virabhadrasana. Reach it up, draw the arms back. Gaze where it feels good, either forwards, up, or down. Turn round. And do the same with the left leg forward. So, knee above ankle, back leg strong, arms reaching. Strong, strong, strong. Now split the arms. Tuck that right foot back so the heels are in line. Maybe shuffle the feet forwards a bit, wider a bit into your warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Open up, breathe. Stretch the fingers away. Straighten that left leg now. Turn and tuck the left foot, turn the right foot, bend the knee, open up. Put the shoulder blades down the back, breathe. Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Long in the neck, bring the hands down. Either side of the right foot, step back. Chaturanga once more. Inhale up dog, lift the chest, and into that. And then with a lightness in the body, stepping or jumping, come to the floor. Okay, as we know, standing sequence is enough to be getting on with, okay? The fact that you're here and doing it right now, brilliant, okay? So, bum cheeks out of the way, hands to your sides. Sit tall, breathe. Push the heels away. Draw the toes towards. So this is Dandasana, good form. Now we reach the arms up, inhale. Lift, 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 lift. Draw the abdominals deep. Reach the hands as low down the legs or the feet as you can. Wrap them around wherever you can. And then with the breath, work deeper into your first of our primary series postures. Draw the abdominals in, send the tailbone away. Breathe into your ribs. From here, bring the hands back and trap them behind. Now we're going to lift straight up to Parvottanasana, reverse plank posture. Take the head back if it feels okay. Lift the hips, wrap the thighs in, stretch the toes. Open the chest, breathe into your rib cage. And release. Keep the left leg long and draw the right foot in to the left thigh. Okay. From here, take your hands out to the side and then stretch a little further to create a little bit more range here. Take your right hand up and inhale. Wrap it around your back. Reach for that hand. Draw it around as far as you can to the crease of your left hip if you can. And then get that hand and bind with something. That's your right hand. Now your left hand is going to reach towards the left leg or foot. Once you've got that, or yeah, you're going to twist round to your right. You're going to open up the chest. You're going to press the leg or foot into the hand. You're going to breathe. If you can now, first two fingers of the left hand get hold of the left big toe. Drop your elbow down the inside of that leg where you can. And then if you want to, release the right hand now, but keep the rib cage lifted. And reach up and over. Feeling that stretch into the right side of the body. Reach, but try not to drop the right side of the hips down to get the hand to the foot. And then release. And then from here, you can do whichever connecting posture you like. So you can maybe join me with hands by the hips and then lift the hips and draw the heels back. You could do a vinyasa or you could do reverse plank. Breathe. And then right leg long, left foot drawn in. And then once again, take the hands behind and just stretch a little bit wider. Take the left hand on the in-breath. And as you exhale, grab that hand round and reach it round to bind with something on the right leg. Reach the right hand down. Twist to your left, draw the shoulders back, look round to your left. Breathe. Sound the breath in the back of your throat. Maybe reach big toe, first two fingers. Drop the elbow down the inside of that leg. Maybe release the left hand up and over. And reach. Keep reaching, but don't dip down through the left side of the hips there or the ribs. Keep reaching the arm up and over the ear. And release. You can take it to a connecting posture. So reverse plank or that seated L-sit position or Dandasana or Vinyasa. So we're maintaining heat and strength and endurance for your practice. And then we're coming back. And we're taking the left leg long. We're drawing the right heel in. And we're keeping the heel out so there's a palm's distance between your foot and your thigh. We're taking the right hand and we're wrapping it around this right shin. And we're trying to reach round for your left hand or wrist. Okay. And then we're trying to fold all with your breath. Sounding that breath in the back of your throat. Working the chest down. And release. We're going to swap legs straight away. Take the left heel in, palms distance between foot and thigh. Take the left arm and wrap it around. And then you bind, if you can, with the hand or the wrist, or you work towards it. Okay, if neither of that's happening, maybe you've worked out that you need using a belt to try and draw those hands together. Okay, and draw the chest down and breathe. And then release. We take it into whichever connecting posture feels good for you. Vinyasa, Dandasana, Purvattanasana, or maybe that L-sit position, and lift the hips. So, this time, the left leg goes long. We're going to get the right foot and we're going to take it over the left thigh. Try and place the foot on the floor. Now hug that leg with your left arm. Feel that stretch, hopefully on that right side. Breathe. Take your left foot, draw the heel in towards you. Tuck it in if that feels okay. Now hug, twist to your right. Breathe. Draw the chest round. It's all about getting that chest round, sitting tall, keeping good form. Breathe, release.
So we're going to try the other side. So the right leg stays long, and we take the left foot over. Try and get the foot flat, and then hug. Maybe this is enough. Sit there and breathe. Find your breath. Or take this right heel, draw it in, twist round to your left, and breathe. So all that twisting is really good work to open the body up. Find your breath. And release. Take it into your connecting posture. Okay. Stay with your breath. Good form all the way. And release. Okay, so from here, we're going to lie back. We're going to hug the knees into the chest. We're going to bring the heels tight into the sit bones. And we're going to peel the spine up and off the floor. And now we're going to lift the hips up and work the shoulders under into your first back bend. So, strong in the hips, in the thighs, inner thighs, squeeze it. If you're going deeper, you can take the hands side of the head and push up. Stay with your breath. Come back down. When you're ready, hug your knees in. So in between, we're going to roll up, find balance. Sit bones where possible, knees together. Reach the arms away. Navasana. And if you can, extend the legs. Keep the body still. Draw the abdominals deep. Drop the shoulder blades down the back. Keep the neck long. Keep that lift. Cross the legs. Hands either side. Can you lift up? And then come back down. Tuck your heels in. Ready for your second back bend. So we lift up and we work the shoulders under. Find that posture for you. Open the front of the body. Keep the energy going through the pelvis. If you're going for your upward bow, then really work from the pelvis and push through the floor and breathe. And come back down. Hug the knees and roll up to find balance. Draw the abdominals deep. Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Reach the arms away. Try to extend the legs where you can. Keep in that good form. Sound the breath in the back of your throat. Cross the legs. Try to lift off. And then come down. Okay, so from here, we're going to lie back. And we're going to stretch your left leg long on the mat. Okay, we'll mix it up a little bit. Throw the right knee in. Stretch the left heel away. Take it up to the ceiling, the right leg. Reach for that big toe. Now, left hand on hip. And draw the nose and the knee towards one another. And then lower the head and lower the leg out to the right. But don't let that left leg follow your right leg. Look over your left shoulder. Keep the energy going to the left side as you open up on the right side. Breathe. Everything switched on. Come back center. And lift again. And then lower. Bring your left knee into your chest. Breathe. Take your first two fingers to that left big toe. And now, right hand on hip, nose and knee. And then as you lower the head, lower the leg to the left. But look to the right and keep the energy going into the right side. Breathe. I've conveniently placed this radiator there so I don't have to obviously go too far in my sleeping big toe. And then we come back and then lift up again and release. Hug the knees. Roll yourself up.
Straight your legs out long and forward bend. Breathe. And from here, cross those legs, maybe roll over the feet or step or jump them behind for vinyasa. Downward dog, we're going to hold it in down dog. From your down dog, come to your knees. Okay, so we're going to press those forearms into the floor, get the elbows narrower than the shoulders and interlace the fingers. So those of us that are doing headstand, the head presses into hand and we lightly keep the head on the floor, but this is an arm balance. Those of us working to headstand, we keep the head off the floor. Okay, we look to the feet, tuck the toes and lift the hips, walk the feet up. Push the floor away with those forearms into the shoulder girdle, into the upper back, into the side of the back. If you want a little bit more challenge in this dolphin posture, you could try lifting one leg up. Push the floor away, bandhas, thighs, everything on. Swap legs. If you're in your headstand, make sure you're under control, everything switched on. Breathe. Come back, try to hold, lift. The more breaths that you can do here, the more ready you are for that inversion. And come down. And rest back, child's posture. Rest the forehead down if that feels okay. Breathe into your back. When you're ready, bring those hands back towards the front of the mat. High plank position, low plank position, up dog, back bending, lift the chest and into down. And then with a lightness in the body, bring those feet to or through, and now sit cross-legged on the floor. So for you, that might be a lotus or a half lotus. Take the hands behind the back, fingertips to elbows, and draw the chest down. If that's too restrictive for you, release the hands, stretch them out. And then come up and rest those arms on top of your thighs. Thumb and forefinger engaged, stretch the other fingers away, tuck the chin. Lengthen the neck, pull the abdominals deep. Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Padmasana here, and working on pranayama, your breath. So remember that breath. It's through the nose, sounding the breath in the back of the throat and delivering the breath into the rib cage. Stay with that one, or last challenge, Palasana, hands either side of hips, bandhas on, and try to lift. This can be short, sharp breath in and out through the nose. Or you can continue that Ujjayi breath. Mula Bandha's on, Uddiyana Bandha's on. You're trying to get that lift, 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 lift before releasing down for Shavasana. Okay, so time to take a little bit of rest. So let's just take some deeper breaths in and out so that you're going to release that Ujjayi breath. Your physical practice is over. Okay, chin is tucked, there's length through the back of the neck. If that's not happening, then place something behind your head. Let your eyes just gradually drop into your eye sockets. Gradually feel that heart rate coming down back towards a steady state. So we do our physical practice in preparation for Shavasana. Really important if you have time to allow yourself to release and just to breathe. So we stay still
in both the body and the mind by just tuning into your breathing pattern wherever that is most prominent for you. The nose, the chest, the belly. So you've worked strongly for the last 3/4 of an hour, and now allowing the body and the mind to rest. So the mind wanders, try to bring it back to your breathing. So start taking a couple of deeper breaths in and out again. And just bringing your awareness back around to the root. Start moving the fingers and the toes to reawaken the body. And then draw the feet in and hug the knees in. And then roll side to side. Give your spine a little massage. And then roll over to your right. Just take a moment there before coming back round. Namaste. Thanks for joining.